You know, I really love the way that his book ended with the two speeches, the two households both alike, and then a glooming peace this morning it brings. I mean, the story is so sort of well put together and classically arranged that I think those two little bookends that kind of sit outside the story are really, really beautiful, and they're both really well written by, you know, some guy named Shakespeare.
I love all of but soft, what like the ground over the grave.
Other than that, I mean, the whole play is just quotable, and I love saying all of the language. And oh God, my bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have. For both are infinite. I mean, who wouldn't want somebody to say that to you, right?
You know what? If I spent a good 6 minutes just in silence thinking about it right now, it would be great TV.
My favorite line, my favorite line that I have as Lady Capulet is, "We will have vengeance for it," because it sort of is a moment where she has been fully submerged in revenge.
Thus with a kiss I die. Love that line.
My favorite quote from the play is, "Wisely and slow they stumble that run fast." I think, and in this go around of the play, that's kind of been the one thing that always strikes me is, and it's great advice, you know, just take your time with things.
I like certain like blind bowboy's butt shaft. Those are like the ones that sound kind of interesting from an alliteration standpoint.
What I do love is the times when the nurse shows some genuine care. Like, there's this one line that the nurse has that's often cut out at the very beginning, within 60 seconds of us meeting the nurse and finding out who she is. Where she has this little line about how old Juliet is, and she says, Susan and she were of an age. Who is Susan? You get this whole sense that the nurse had this little daughter that was the same age as Juliet, and she says, Susan is with God, she was too good for me. And I think it's just a really beautiful line of a mother whose child was taken as a baby, and her rationale is, she was too good for me, heaven had to have her. And heaven gave me Juliet instead. And I think it's a really sort of beautiful moment. It's just, and it's often cut.
I like a lot of Capulet's mean monologue. Not mean monologue, but the one where he's talking about how the day, night, hour, time, tide, work, play, alone and in company, still my care than to have her matched. I think that many fathers feel that way. I mean, even in this day and age where there's not a whole lot, at least in the United States, there's not a whole lot of fathers matching their daughters, I'm sure they still have that sort of feeling that all they want to do is provide and care for their daughter, and I think that line really exemplifies that.
Young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes.
There's a great line that I found as I've been working through with him in the tomb with Juliet. He's trying to get her out of there, and she asks, "Where's my love? Where's Romeo?" And he's dead, and Paris is dead, and everything's dead. And the friar, after making all these plans.
Spoiler alert, by the way. Thanks for
spoiler alert. After making all these plans and backup plans and backup plans, he finally turns to her and he says, "A greater power than ours." Oh shit! What's the line? I don't know.
Wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
A greater power than ours can contradict. No. A greater power than ours hath contradicted our intent.
This is the worst ever.
No, that was it.
Wait,
a
what was
greater
it?
power than ours hath contradicted our
You
intents.
class what you said to get the meter?
No. I was just making sure I got it right just now.
Okay.
Greater power than ours have contradicted our intents.
But kind of my other favorite line is one of Juliet's lines, and it is, where is it? Give me my Romeo, and when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night and pay no worship to the garish sun.